They tremble before our power. We have untold magical power. The winds are ours. The winds are rising. Our magic is strong. They tremble before our power. We have untold magical power. The winds are ours. The winds are rising. They tremble before our power. We have untold magical power. The winds are ours. The winds are ours. Our magic is strong. We tremble before our power. We have untold magical power.
Stop the enemy mages!
Beware enemy spells! Enemy magic! Enemy mages!
They cast against us! They weave enchantment!
Incoming charge! The Ever Queen!
Okay, welcome back everybody to the slow and immersive anti-steamrolling Malekith campaign. And before I get started on this one, I just wanted to make a quick note on the Emperor Karl Franz campaign. Some good news there. It does look as though I've got that one working again post DLC. So I am probably going to look to try to get another episode of that one out the day after this one comes out, hopefully. It does kind of beg the question about how many I've asked this before, how many campaigns is the right number of campaigns to have going concurrently? I'm the sort of player who likes having more than one going at the same time, but maybe it makes more sense to try to not have 4 going all the time like I have had a tendency to do. So going back and forth between this one and the Skull Taker has actually worked pretty well in the sense that I feel like I've been able to plow through and make real progress in them much faster, obviously, because you're not splitting time between quite so many campaigns. Anyway, I'm thinking of going ahead and doing 3, so continuing to work the Emperor Karl Franz campaign back into the rotation as well. But if anybody does have a strong preference about how many they consider to be the right number of campaigns. Like, should I really be trying to focus on one at a time, for example? Please feel free to share those opinions, and if enough people agree that I need to make a change in the way that I do it, then it is certainly something I would consider. But anyway, back to this one, strategic situation. We're kind of back to having a little bit of a stalemate over here with respect to Grand Brindle, but I'm actually kind of fine with that. This is his last remaining settlement. Presumably he can't really get any stronger than he is right now. He is unfortunately strong enough because of this army. Although he's suffering attrition here, so that's kind of dumb. I'm not sure why he's doing that. But anyway, this army is reasonably strong, and when you combine it with that garrison, they are definitely stronger than these two fairly weak armies that we have here. However, having said that, he can't really attack us. Well, he can, but I think we could beat that army by itself. So I don't think he would attack us, which gives us the opportunity to just keep raiding, which is getting us slaves and money and a little bit of experience. And so they're basically they're locking down this area for now, which is fine. Unfortunately, this hero of his is continuing, not that one, this one right here, assassinated one of our heroes, and they're going to continue to try to do that, and that's a tad bit annoying, but there's not really a whole heck of a lot we can do about it right now. Meanwhile, over here against the Ulthuan, we actually lost several ambush battles to him, and we also had a really frustrating bug popping up in the game over and over again, where our armies, we had 3 different armies that were all starting each turn with just a tiny fraction of their movement, which is how I allowed myself to get into make the mistake of getting caught in ambushes. Anyway, it's all fine in terms of the strategic perspective, just because, yeah, Ulthuan won some ambush battles against us, but it was the definition of a Pyrrhic victory, because he lost enough of his troops in the process that he then subsequently was weakened to the point where he had no choice. He ended up losing this to the Drowned. He had no choice but to throw himself in sort of a suicidal attack against, I'm not supposed to say that word, I just realized, on YouTube. Oh well, hopefully I don't get demonetized for saying it. But anyway, it was a self-inflicted army elimination that he did against Slaver's Point over here. And then this is his last remaining army. It is suffering attrition. It's very likely to attack us here at Karond Kar, but I think we're actually going to sally out and attack him. And if he does not retreat, then we should be able to wipe him out here this turn. If he doesn't, we might return to the safety of the city walls and allow him to attack us over the end turn. And then finally, the last major offensive operation that we're doing is down here in Ulthuan, which I wanted to be thematically the target of this campaign all along. I would like to conquer Ulthuan. Anyway, we have our bridgehead down here by taking this Elysia. And actually, this rogue army of greenskins did the hard work for us, because this was ruins and all we did was colonize it. But here's our Black Ark defending this minor settlement while we try to build it up. And then meanwhile, we have recruited this lord. We're going to try to move him down here towards Tor, Achare, or however you say that. And this would be really nice if the High Elves show forbearance for just a few turns and give us enough time to build up some defenses here and to make this army stronger, then that would be a really nice foundation for an empire over here in Ulthuan. Right now, we're not currently at war with any of these high elves over here, but they all hate us, obviously, so I think it's only a matter of time. I think, having said that, I'm going to go ahead and start down here, and I want to find out what is the... We're in Dread Expansion. Okay, so here's the range with which we can do recruiting from this Black Ark. So that's very good. That means that you can continue to move in this direction. And so we're going to do that. We're going to move you to here. And you can colonize next turn, unless something tragic happens in the meantime. And then we can go ahead and start doing recruiting here. Or I should say continue doing recruiting. So we're going to recruit. Look at all that. Wow. Okay, where is he located? Admiral Roltha Grimgaze. Is that you over here? Yes, it is you over here.
Dreadlord.
Maybe we leave you here, or just for the time being, to allow all this recruiting to happen.
Baying for blood.
Let's do that. So, let's go ahead and recruit one of those, several more of these. Let's do 4 more of these. A couple bleak swords. And I think maybe these are high elves. I think maybe we'll do even more bleak swords.
If this is bad news, I'll poke at.
What did I do wrong there? Why did I...
Beast Commander.
What? Yeah, okay. I don't quite know what I clicked on there. I guess maybe the UI shifted around. Anyway, it is what it is. Okay, so we're up to 16, unless somebody attacks us and prevents us from being able to do that over the end turn. Which means you are now locked in place, which is fine, and you are locked in place, which is also fine. Let's just see, is there any buildings here that we desperately need to improve upon? Slaves, 20 per turn. That might be kind of nice to do that. That's 1,000. Let's do that. Okay, now our money situation is not looking good, but let's go over to here now and go ahead and try this. Can we make this attack?
Scream!
Yes, we can. Close victory. Interesting. Even with that settlement garrison. Well, we can outperform a close victory, I think. I don't know how long it's going to take the settlement garrison to come into the fight, but we definitely want to wait for them. We could maybe fight here in the trees. Let's see where the garrison comes in from, but in any case, let's go ahead and fight it. And so the garrison is going to be coming in from right behind us, which is good. We probably want to... Trying to think, do I want to start within artillery range with this Reaper bolt thrower and have them go ahead and start coming towards us? I think not. I think we'll stay back in the trees just to make sure that our reinforcing army does get in. It is unfortunate that we are having to fight uphill, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and get everybody... Everybody back here. I don't really see any major reason to have a deep line instead of a wide line, so I'll go ahead and put you guys on 4. Let's start deployment, of course. I don't think I'm going to put you in a locked control group just yet. You guys back here. You guys like so. And the Reaper bolt thrower. Let's put him here for now. If they do come towards us, I think we could safely... I don't know. Let's see what happens. Okay. Should look at my spells here. So I do have a fireball, and I've got, what's the range on my pit shades? 200. Okay. 200 for the pendulum as well. All right, they're staying there. That's good. Let's just go ahead and speed up. Wait for our reinforcements to get close to coming in, and maybe when it's at about 30 seconds, I'll start moving forward here. Obviously, we want our casualties to be mostly from the garrison instead of from this army. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and move all of you forward. Like so.
It is done.
Let's go ahead and put you maybe over here. Okay, they are adjusting to us. That's fine. Where I actually kind of like where the settlement garrison is already coming in at, so that suits me just fine. Except I don't need them to run. Is that everybody?
The merciless host.
That's everybody now, okay. Let's go ahead and change that to walking for the time being, and we'll speed up. Okay. So we're going to advance everyone forward. Our artillery's not quite in range, so that's good. We'll give everybody over here. I tell you what, let's do this. Let's go ahead and get
Battle ready at once.
you guys all in the front line. So you're my 5. Let's draw you like this.
Onward.
Actually starting over here. Draw you like this.
Onwards to murder.
Okay, and then you over here.
Into position.
You over here as well. And then
Dark shot.
you guys over here are going to be my 6.
Cold-blooded killers.
And then you all are going to be my 7.
Dark elves.
Put you over here like this.
Carnage awaits.
And finally,
Cold ones.
let's get you. Never mind. You're all fine right like that. Let's put you at the very back. There we go. Okay. So our dragon and Hydra and Cold One Knights. Okay. Let's go ahead and
Merciless host.
put them over here like this. See how they react to that. Now you,
Dealers in death.
we can move forward, a little ways here. Let's change, let's remove them, but everybody else go ahead and move forward like this. That ought to be enough to get them in artillery range or very close to it. Up, we're getting shot over here. Okay, that's bad. Let's get you back.
Bolt throwers.
Okay, not quite in artillery range yet.
Dark elves. We understand.
Okay. Let's go ahead and put you on multi-shot round. There comes a fireball. Let's go ahead and get you shooting at some of those silver and guard.
Red spears. We are ready.
And again, everybody else a little bit more forward. Let's see what they decide to do here. I think we could also go ahead and do this on... Let's do it on those guys back there. Okay, what are they shooting at? They are shooting at these guys now. That's fine, actually. They can be distracted over there. That's usually fine. Okay, you guys right there look like you've taken quite a lot of damage. It's alright for now. They're gonna just allow us to keep shooting them, huh? It's interesting. It's an interesting decision. Oh, these... I see a problem. Alright, let's go ahead and get... let's get our 5s here. Go ahead and lock control group. Let's get them running forward. And then you guys right behind.
Moving out to destruction.
Okay. Now let's get our 4s.
Red spears.
Locked control group. Let's get you guys over here. Let's get you guys here. And now it's time
Cold ones.
to hit those Shadow Walkers. You actually fly past.
Dark
Okay, you
shots.
guys right there should be
Dealers in death.
Let's get you all just forward a little bit more. Let's go ahead and hit these guys over there. Okay, let's go ahead and try to hit you with Fireball. And let's hit you guys over here with the Penumbral Pendulum. Fours, let's go ahead and attack. Okay, you can now use your Pit Shades over here.
They tremble before our power. We have untold magical power. The winds are ours. The winds are rising. Our magic is strong. They tremble before our power. We have untold magical power. The winds are ours. They tremble before our power. We have untold magical power. The winds are ours. The winds are ours. Our magic is strong. They tremble before our power. We have untold magical power.
Stop the enemy mages!
Beware enemy spells! Enemy magic! Enemy mages!
They cast against us! They weave enchantment!
Incoming charge! The Ever Queen!
Okay, what do Mr. Dragon here? I want you here. Let's go ahead and do. Actually, now that they're there, that's not a good idea to breathe on our own troops, probably. Okay, you Oops. I need to get you guys forward.
Advancing.
My goodness, Michael. Okay, let's get you forward as well. You guys right here, keep moving up. You guys go ahead and move up as well. I think we're in pretty good shape here. I'm not particularly concerned at this point. Let's go ahead and get you them. Let's get you on him right here. We need to take care of this. Where's my Hydra? Okay, we're shredding them, so that's pretty good. Okay, looks like we're fine over here. You need to help out over here. You guys help out on these guys. Actually, you can hit them. Okay, let's go ahead and get our master in here helping out. She doesn't have any spells. You can do another fireball right here. Maybe that'll work. Okay. Nope, hit my own troops. Well, go. Nice going there, Michael. Okay. There we go. And then let's go ahead and make sure that we take you out. Definitely a lot better than a close victory. Let's get you chasing after. Where's my, yeah, you guys should probably help out here. You guys just make sure you are wiping out the Shadow Walkers as much as possible. Come on, slow him down.
Dark sorceress! Hecate, guide me!
Okay, let's get everybody shooting. Where's our shades? Everybody shooting at him. Now you get out of the way. You guys get over here like this. You probably should get out of the way as well. Okay, wouldn't you know it? I tried to move them out of the way and they ended up just getting in the way. You can go ahead and fireball here. The shades ought to be able to shred him. 18 health. There we go. Okay. I think that's probably good enough. I tell you what, after losing those ambush battles, we desperately needed this victory. This is going to get us some money. More importantly, it's going to get us a lot of slaves, I think. And again, as I've already said, Ulthuan is essentially neutralized at this point. I guess this army is going to survive, but they're going to survive with two units left. We can definitely chase them. We can run them down and finish them off. 453 slaves, yeah, we really needed that. And the money as well. And the Gambler's Armor, we'll take that. Don't think she's the right person to have it, however. Let's go ahead and take, I think, the additional slaves. 448 is really good.
This was your destiny.
And, yep, sure enough, they are close enough for us to run down, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. I shouldn't say things like that based on what happened with our movement in the last episode. Let's go ahead and give you your skill ups. Ooh, okay. What do I want to do with you? Martial Name of Power, that seems like a bad idea. Revered Name of Power. Choose a name of power that improves the Lord's army, or Aristocratic Name of Power. Influences the province in which the Lord is standing or the faction as a whole. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try Revered Name of Power. This improves the Lord's army. She's a good general. So let's do that. And then she also gets another. Oh, yeah, no, I'm gonna do that, but I'm also going to continue to give her Lightning Strike. Okay. And let's go ahead and look at Boudica as well. You have already got Arcane Conduit. I think I'm going to go ahead and give you Ward of we're going to give you, actually, Hecate's Blessing would be pretty good, but I'm going to give you Ward of Cain because being on a cold one, that makes you a target for ranged attacks. Now, Gambler's Armor. This is armor and ward save. I'm gonna hold off on assigning that. I don't want to give that to a sorceress. And from an ancillaries point of view, look at how many evil choir masters we have. Okay. Alright, so name of power, the Usurper. A would-be usurper struggles in vain against your armor as his army. As his force falls around him, he stands resolute and delivers a challenge. Fight him face to face like a true warrior. Has he earned that right? She can gain Barb Storm, which is ammunition, range, and missile strength for the Lord's army, which all of that is really nice. Or kill them slowly. She can gain Wrathbringer, which is plus 10 leadership effect and plus 100% when attacking. Well, we're going to choose shoot them all for sure. Big fan of using ranged units. Okay, very good. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and finish them off, and I think I could just auto-resolve this probably. Hopefully this won't result in any casualty, any unit losses. Decisive victory, yeah, okay. Alright, I believe that is the end of Ulthuan. Just a moment of appreciation there for having wiped out Ulthuan. That's a major milestone. I think we'll go ahead and take the treasury this time. 16 slaves. Feels a little bit underwhelming.
Run while you still can.
Faction destroyed. And if I put you back into March Stance and run you to here, first thing I can do is disband them. I definitely don't need them anymore. Okay. I think this was the emergency... Was this the emergency army that I recruited a few episodes ago when Karond Kar looked like it was being threatened? I think it is, but I don't remember for sure, and I'm a little curious how I got this mix of different types of dark shards. Anyway, I think I'll keep all of these units. I may actually decide to pull this Boudica, the Sorceress of Shadows. I might pull her out and use her for something else. Let me keep that in the back of my mind that we have an extra Sorceress available. Actually, no. I'll force myself to remember by going ahead and moving her out now.
Leaving.
Okay. I don't know where exactly I will move her to. Now, next question. If I do... I've got 2470 now. I could go ahead and do this. For 800, we'd be down to 1600. But this would give me... I'm going to do it. This gives me another admiral. Can I...
What is your dark purpose?
Replace you with the new admiral? Where does the admiral appear? At the very end, maybe? Or are you not even going to be on this list? Okay. Right there you are. So I can't... Oh no, that character's wounded in battle. Okay. So I have to actually recruit the admiral first. So Draenak. I'm going to go ahead and recruit you.
Dreadlord of Nagara.
You're level 3.
Lord of the Black Court.
I'm going to give you that. Wait a minute. Did I just recruit you in the wrong place? Where? I didn't I? Where was the army Or did it get wiped out? I had an army that was a Black Ark that got converted into an army when the Admiral got wounded. And I was thinking it was that one, but obviously it's not. Is that the one that got wiped out? It must be. Yeah, it must be. Okay. Alright, that's fine. We'll just do more recruiting then right here with you. Okay, so I'm going to give you Inspiring Presence. I really like doing the Black Ark Corsairs in my Black Arks. I think it's thematic. We don't get any benefit for our faction, but every Admiral does have the benefit of being a Fleet Master, which is a bonus to melee attack for all Black Ark Corsair units. So that's quite nice. So at least for now, until we can afford stronger Black Arks, you know, stronger higher tier units to fill up our Black Arks, because we have so many Black Arks, we're going to continue to use the Black Ark Corsairs. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's give you, for now, this. And our money situation is still looking fine. Karond Kar, you are now level 5. Slaves used by buildings and dictats cost. I think that's going to be worth doing. And then, do I care that much about the control here? No, our control situation is fine. Do I want to do this? Income from all buildings in the local province. Well, we're making decent money, so yeah, I probably do want to do that, but I'm not sure I want to prioritize it right now. Actually, no, I probably do want to do this. Okay, we're down to 500. We could get a little bit more by doing some dictats. Okay. So let's go ahead then and just check out the rest of our settlements here. You're already doing what you can do. What? Oh, I need to level you up to 5. 16,000. Well, we'll get there eventually. Okay, and then you, I actually have you in recruiting commandment, but can't afford to do any more recruiting this turn. It's okay. I'm going to leave you there because I do eventually want to start recruiting over here. Okay. I think I'm going to leave these armies right here doing what they're doing. Unfortunately, being sitting ducks for him to keep trying to wound our heroes, but it is what it is. You are stuck right there. You can still move. Alright, let's go ahead and I think we'll go ahead and keep bringing you down this way. Let's get Ulthuan nicely mapped out here. See if we can find a vulnerable port to attack. Did we detect any new... Yes, factions encountered. Stuff Snatchers. Okay. Yeah, really important turn in the history of elfdom. Is that a word? Elfdom? Anyway, both Haggrafe and Nagaryth both wiped out on the same turn. Okay. So then you've moved. You're done. You're done. You're done. You are... I could keep moving you. Actually, I can
My
put you
powers are
back in
yours.
regular stance and recruit here if I wanted to. What can you recruit? Just more dread spears. Oh no, I don't have any money. Michael, stop recruiting. You don't have the money for it. I don't really feel the need to keep this army here to help defend Karond Kar. I don't think the Drowned are likely to attack us right now, but you know what? Let's double check this now. Now that I'm thinking about it. The Drowned. You are Vampire. You would be under V. We have a non-aggression pact. They're not going to attack us. Not yet. In fact, we're only at war with Grombrindle right now. Okay, so a better use for this army then, right here. Of course, I do want to get them healed up. But a better use for them, I think, is going to be against Taurox in the short term. Or we could move them down towards Ulthuan. Probably not a bad idea to move them down towards Ulthuan. If I moved her into the water... She can't get real far. But she would still be replenishing. I think since she's already all the way over here, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to move her in the direction of Ulthuan. All the way.
Setting forth.
All the way down this way.
Not.
Okay, unfortunately, they're kind of in our way right there, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and move her to there.
It will have to wait.
Okay. All right. Oh, you're not... Why are you not replenishing? This is shared. Ah, well. It is what it is. All right. It's fine. And then you...
I command the winds.
I think I'm going to move you over in this direction. We need to start putting some eyes, some eyeballs on Taurox's territory, because we are definitely going to want to launch an offensive against him here pretty soon. Okay. I think then we're probably done with this turn, except for maybe doing some diktats. So, Nagarond, you can do a diktat. We're getting 6 per turn. That doesn't feel like a lot. Feels like we should... I mean, obviously we're doing the raiding. I guess we must have built a building that's actually burning through slaves, because I felt like we were getting more than that per turn before. Anyway, it's fine. And then Grond over here. I'm going to go ahead and do it with you as well. Another 360. That's going to take us below 1,000. But the money is good. Money is definitely good. And public order is fine here. Well, we're losing 10 per turn, actually, so it's not wonderful. But this is... Is that worth building for 3,000? Nah, I don't think it's a priority. Whoops. Public order here is... Ooh, this is important. Public order. Control. This is 200 more. We're going to do this. We need to do something about our public order situation over here. You are fine. I mean, you're losing 9 per turn, but it's okay. You, obviously, you're fine because you've got a 20 stack in there. And you are losing 13 per turn, but it's okay because you're at 95 currently. All right, finally, I think we're ready to do... Oh, who didn't move?
Supreme
Oh, yeah, no, never
sorceress
mind,
of
that's
Grond.
fine. Hero not moved.
My dark heart is yours.
Definitely don't want to forget about this. Okay, so... If I don't need you over in that direction... Let's get you down here as well.
Gathering my strength.
We're going to have 2 sorceresses, but no armies over here. Going to have to rectify that. Okay. Outpost available. Not concerned about that. Let's check diplomacy. We're at strength rank 22. Interesting that we're only yellow here. Okay. Quick deal. Stuff Snatchers. This is the one that we just met. The beast catches are the ones that are down there wreaking havoc on whoever it is at the northern tip of Ulthuan there. Let's just see. I don't think I'm going to want to do this, but I just want to see how much they'll give us. 1,000. Not worth it. Nobody wants trade with us. Okay. All right, I think we are finally ready to end our turn. They do want us to recruit some melee cavalry. Well, it's not a priority for me. It's not really all that thematic for Nagarand. Okay, let's go ahead. Nagarand, I guess that's probably how I should say that. Yep, okay, we're fine. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Okay, this is a concern. Eataine being the strongest faction in the game, it's always going to be a concern whenever I see their armies around. But at least for one more turn, none of the High Elves declared war on us. I would far prefer to declare war on them at a time of our choosing. Okay, what are you going to do, Crone? Hello? There we go. Are you actually going to attack the rogue army there? Apparently not, but I guess they are quite threatening to you. The Exiles of Nehek here. What are they doing? This is interesting. That's quite interesting. At this point, I'm kind of expecting the Drowned to break, to cancel the non-aggression pact, but if they're not going to, we will happily allow them to sail all their fleets away from our territory, and then we could turn around and declare war on them. And they won't have much in the way of armies up here to defend. Okay, is he going to do another assassination attempt here? He failed. He tried it, though. And that one just embedded back into the army. I wonder if the Exiles of Nehek, would they reinforce an attack against that army? We got the Barrow Legion over here. That's nice. I'm liking that. I like seeing the Barrow Legion over there attacking Ulthuan as well. We'll give those High Elves a little bit of a distraction over there. And there's Torox. Okay, that's interesting now. So they actually won a battle here against the Beast Catches. And you guys are going to run away from him. Kind of feels like you had an opportunity to counterattack him there, but whatever. Whatever. One of them there went into ambush stance. That's interesting. Okay, and then the brigands there are still being a nuisance. Okay, alright. I think we've got everything under control now. Lose 2 full armies, including Malekith in the last episode, and yet things are probably looking about as bright as they ever have. This is interesting. We're now losing slaves every turn. Sacrifice to Mathlin performed. Rhetorician here. And mission issued to kill a dwarf. Okay, so we need to assassinate him. I would love to. I just don't think I have any good assassins over here. Alright, and we got lots of units recruited, but even so, our money situation is still looking fine. Love those black arcs and the amount of recruiting that they allow us to do. I just want to check this out. If I put you in regular state... Well, okay. It does not look like that army would join in. So, the Exiles of Nehek, who are you over here going... Who are you going after? Valkia. Valkia and Mung. Okay, interesting. Alright. Well, whatever. I think we'll just continue to do the raiding over here. You could now start moving again. I don't think I want to attack Broken Axe. They're continuing to be a bit of a nuisance against the High Elves themselves. So we want that to continue. So that's not really a good option for us. We could attack here,
I wield the wind.
but that's going to be a really strong garrison. That's not a battle that we could win, I'm afraid. Not to mention, by declaring war on them, it would put us at war with everybody over here. Let's continue to see what we've got. This looks like it could be a possibility. That's a weak garrison. So you are a strong army. Not super strong, but reasonably strong. And this is not the legendary lord. And are you at war with the High Elves as well? Yes, you are. Okay. So we definitely don't want... Well, I should say... Excuse me. I shouldn't say definitely don't want to, but we probably don't want to declare war on you. We want to have you continue to focus on the High Elves as well. The High Elves, despite being so ridiculously strong, they do have some issues here on Ulthuan, which is quite interesting. Where's my hero, my agent? Where are you at? All the way down here, okay. Yeah, let's keep going here, and a little bit curious to see if Ulthuan is under attack from anyone else. We do have yet another rogue, this Gentleman Jenkins, another rogue army or navy over here, but let's just see Gentleman Jenkins. Are they at war with anyone? They are not. Okay. However, this is interesting. These guys right here, the Stuff Snatchers, they have these two really weak armies over here, but they're actually raiding. And it sure looks like they should be eliminated. Maybe they will be this turn. Maybe we got there just in time to watch them get eliminated. Okay. You, then, are obviously going to do this. Colonize.
Our territory now.
Settlement occupied. Oh, we found the Dread Fleet. Interesting. Okay. Let's actually check out the Dread Fleet as well. I want to see who they are at war with. Also the High Elves. Very nice. Okay. But you only have a single settlement. Since I'm here, let's go ahead and take a look at our options here. So they would definitely not mind a non-aggression pact with us. Valkia would take a non-aggression pact with us, but we want Valkia's territory. Although Valkia would also trade with us at this point. And we would get 253.
Do not dare to look at me as if I am beneath your fear.
Let's take a look at this. She'd pay us 1,500. I think this is okay for now. It doesn't stop us from being able to raid her territory if we decide we want to start doing that again. But for now, I like having the trade partner. She's only at well, she's not at war with anybody that we genuinely really care about ticking off. So let's do it. Let's do it.
We have an accord.
I like having trade partners. Okay. Back to you. So, you can move. Actually, before I do that, let me just go ahead and do this. This is 970 to do that. This is another 1,400. Okay. We're still okay from a money perspective. I want you to find a target to attack. And maybe even just a, what was I calling them? Treasure Island? Maybe you can find a treasure island to plunder. I don't see much in the way of opportunities over here on the east coast of Ulthuan. All the way to Lothern. Obviously, Lothern is incredibly strong as well. Who owns this? We don't know. Well, we'll find out soon. This is interesting. Barrow Legion. Barrow Legion. Do you hate us? Well, you don't like us, but you are also at war with the High Elves. However, I don't really mind. You're pretty weak. I would not mind going to war with them. So maybe this is an option. Maybe we sail all the way around over to here and we take Port Alistair.
I will alone.
No, it's a minor settlement. There's really no benefit to having that, is there? Okay, I'm going to continue. I'm going to move you up in this direction until we...
A vile plan.
Maybe I'll find a use for you up this way until we figure out a good vulnerable spot to attack in Ulthuan. I don't need to keep you down here for the recruiting. He's at 16.
Yes.
Pretty soon this is going to be a walled city.
Baying for blood.
You can still do your recruiting from this admiral right here. What are we looking at? Maybe you've got the 6 dark shards. I think we'll go ahead and give you more bleak swords. Maybe... What are we at? We're at 8 melee and 6 missile. I really kind of like the missile units. Let's go ahead and give you 2 of each. Okay, now you're at 20. That'll be fine. Hopefully we have enough time for this to get completed, in which case that turns into a walled city. Okay. Back to you then.
Such slaughter awaits.
What? My mistake. I did that from the wrong admiral. This admiral is the one I want to do it with. Dag nabbit. There. Thank you. Okay. And then these 2. Now we're talking. Okay. And you can move again.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
And you can move. I think we're gonna risk moving you at full speed up this
Rest
way.
for the wicked.
No sign of a treasure. Yep, there's a treasure island right there. Okay. So we'll head towards that. Maybe we can fight a little bit of a battle when we get there and get some loot out of that. Now, you are obviously going to have to stay there. You have to stay there. You... Maybe I bring you over here after all. Because there is going to be a rebellion over there. There's a treasure island right here, but it might not be there next turn. If it's still there when this guy gets built, then we'll do it with him.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
I think I'm actually going to move you back onto land here so you can replenish, and in anticipation of moving you back over to here. So let's do this.
To the oars.
We wasted one turn, but it's fine. Okay. Karond Kar's garrison over here is still replenishing.
What now?
You should be doing some more recruiting here. Now let's do this first. They're a little bit less expensive in terms of upkeep. Okay. And then, yeah, we can't obviously upgrade him yet. Let's go ahead and get you. You go this way.
Continue. Later.
And you can go ahead and check this out. You know what we could do? Steel technology, 65%. It would cost us 800. And it would annoy Torox. All the more reason to do it, right? Yeah, let's do it.
Sweet destruction. I am triumphant.
Success. Okay, very good. So that's giving us an additional plus 20 to our research rate. I could... She did not level up, but I could give her steel technology if I want to keep doing that. Meanwhile, our technology, I haven't really looked at this yet, this episode, but daylight denied is what we're doing. That'll be nice, actually. Yeah, that'll be very nice. Our research rate is 150. Okay. All right. And then you guys are going to keep on doing what you're already doing. That's fine. You... Okay, I think every army now has moved. Every hero has moved. Yep, okay. Settlements. Still hoping to get some recruiting done over there, but this is not the right turn for it. Slaver's Point. I can do this. And you are losing public order. I may, once this building right here gets built, I may do the fights to the death. I'm not sure. Alright. You're fine. Well, because you have no money, so never mind. This is giving us plus 6 winds of magic capacity for all armies, which is nice. And our research rate is boosted. Okay. And this is giving us another plus 8 for our research rate. Okay. And we are already at maximum capacity on sorceresses, right? Yes, we are. But we could do another master. We could do another master. Where would we want to do another master? Maybe for you?
Fell sorcery.
You could probably benefit from a master, or alternatively, you down here, you have room for a master. So if I put a master in a black arc,
Feared by all.
let me find what we're doing here. You are boosting. You're not boosting anything that is specific to black arcs. So you can go in either an army or a black arc. I think I'm going to want to put a master into this army right here.
Serious.
I don't want to recruit him over here because he might be able to catch up actually, because heroes do move faster than lords with the mods that we're using. But instead, I think what I may do is I may recruit him right here, except that I can't, so never mind. I could recruit him right here. Oh, I could do another K-Knight Assassin as well. I can't afford to. All right, well, never mind. I'm not going to do it this turn. I'm not going to do the Dictats because I don't really want to drop below 1,000 slaves. And I don't know when our next battle is going to happen. The rating helps, but we're doing okay from a money perspective, so it's all good. Okay, I think then we're ready to do one more end turn. And that might actually be, yeah, we're actually running low on time here. Let's go ahead and I've already checked diplomacy. Yeah, let's go ahead and do our intern here. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. How many turns do I have left on this? Five more turns. And the Admiral, if I wanted to recruit a Black Arc, this Admiral is 2 turns away. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Yep, just as I suspected, they are going to wipe out these stuff snatches. Right before our very eyes with our agent right there. Okay, there's Alariel. Wonder what she's doing up there. She's probably fighting the beast catches. Okay, Crone Hellebron, where are you headed? I've given you, by fighting off Sigvald for you, I have given you a second opportunity here to make something of yourself. I'm hoping for grand things from you. You look like you're getting ready to attack Sigvald again. I thought you made peace with Sigvald. Okay, so there goes the Exiles of Nehek. They are indeed headed towards Mung. Ooh, look at that. There's Count Noctilus. I'm liking that. Is he going to occupy it? No, he's just sacked it. Yep, the Drowned are continuing to move away from us, which is great. And we at least don't have to worry about them as a threat. Okay, here comes Grombrindle. Okay, tried to assault Garrison. Whatever. Okay, so even though the High Elves are very strong, and so is Wissenland, I'm liking what I'm seeing from these other factions are still attacking Ulthuan. What would be really nice is if we could pick off somebody like Kothik here. But unfortunately, there's no way to get them to... There's no way to fight them without pulling all of the other High Elves into the war. I should check to see if they're military allies or defensive allies. Because if they're only defensive allies, then we could maybe raid their territory and get them to declare war on us. And it's a little bit hard to figure out what the Norscans are doing there. And, okay, we didn't really see very much from the beast catches there. And then these guys look pretty depleted. Alright, they did not take on this treasure island. Maybe we'll get a chance to take that after all. And then you're just a single lord doing a little bit of raiding. I would say you are not long for this world. A single one-unit army raiding the territory of the strongest faction in the game. Okay, the Black Council. A Black Council is called so the Dreadlords and other figures of importance are summoned to the court. This is the day to issue new decrees for those lands under your control. This is Turin here. I don't remember which one you are. You are... I think you're one of them that's up there raiding Grombrindel's territory. Okay, bolster the military. This is recruitment cost and recruitment capacity. That's a possibility. Demand improvements, construction cost, and time for all buildings. Set slave quotas. Casualties captured post-battle, that's good, and 100 slaves per turn, that's good. Or reward a loyal lord, he gets bonus experience, and he has a chance to gain loyalty. Well, we don't need to worry about that, his loyalty is 8 out of 10. I'm kind of tempted... Which one? Slaves? Construction costs? And construction time. Since I have those territories down there on Ulthuan, I feel like this is worth investing in to try to get those 2 settlements built up faster. So let's do this. Okay. Alright, and then before I get started on this turn, I want to see... Okay, that's interesting. Mazda Mundi making peace with the High Elves. Yeah, in fact, while I'm thinking about it. High Elves. Are you guys military allies or are you only defensive allies? You are defensive allies. Okay. So we could raid Kothik here and get them to declare war on us and it would not pull everybody else in. What about everybody else? You guys... are mostly defensive allies except for Avalorn and Eotane. Okay. Good to know. Alright, and then... Can you reach Treasure Island this turn? You cannot. So that's not going to save the game if I were to move up there. Down here... We have no way to save the game over here.
I have control. I tame the untamable. I approve of these dark deeds.
I think... Sorry, I'm thinking quietly, and that's not what I'm supposed to do when I'm making YouTube videos. Okay. I would not mind getting an extra hero down there
Yes.
into that Black Ark, but for now,
Your desire?
I'm going to keep moving you over this way. I probably want to have you in Haggrafe for when that rebellion happens. You,
Deadly
I'm
sorceress.
going to keep moving this way. You have
My dark
already
heart is
done
yours.
researching technologies. You could come down here, or I should say researching technologies, steel technology. I could bring you down here and do a steel technology over here or over here, if I wanted to keep doing that with you. This is interesting how long that rebel army has just been sitting there, raiding their territory, but not growing, and they've done nothing about it. Okay. Over here, I'm going to want to do nothing. Nothing there is a priority. And the same goes for here. And you guys are fine doing what you're... Ooh, he's got... Okay. This changes things. Somehow, with a single settlement...
I'm here.
He has managed to full stack...
Who calls me?
Full 20 stack here with really strong units, particularly these thunder barges, and start another army.
Your doom, Cully.
Those two armies together are probably going to be
Chosen of Hecate.
a match, more than a match for these guys. So I think I might have to fall back with them. So that's it's going to mean fewer slaves every turn for us, which is not ideal, but I can live with it. What it does mean, though, is I need either to reinforce these guys with a third army, or I need to start giving them better units. I'll decide that, I think, at the beginning of the next episode. We do still have enough money that we can continue to do recruiting. Obviously, this Black Ark over here needs to continue recruiting. Not sure why I didn't put him in Karond Kar. He should at least be inside that settlement for defensive purposes and to help the public order.
The sea god is wrath.
I probably am going to want to go ahead and build that as well. Okay. Well, I think we're doing fine. We've made a little bit more progress. You know, slow and steady progress is all we're going to do in campaigns like this, where the pacing is much slower than it is in vanilla. So I'm satisfied with all that. I do want to handle the rebellion that's going to happen over here, and then maybe possibly start a war, restart the war with Torox. Over here, I'm going to have to figure out what we're going to do long-term with Grombrindal, but at the very least, we can fight defensively over here, and there's not really going to be very much that he can do about it. He is still at war, I presume, with some other folks over here. Dwarfs.
Fearless and unbreakable.
Just Valkia and Mung and Torox. Okay. Alright, well, I think we'll just pick up here then in the next episode and continue the progress. I kind of feel a little bit excited about developments down here in Ulthuan. This is good, having a foothold in Ulthuan, where we can start to consider more of a long-term strategy here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.